Welcome back to some professional StarCraft 2, the Rank 1 and Rank 2 Protoss battling it out to see who is truly king of the probes. Let me introduce, in the top left, the most mysterious Protoss player in the world who just lost a probe. It's MaxPax. We're gonna have to figure out what exactly was happening there as we take a quick look on the other side of Dragon Scales. Of course, not the Protoss we deserve, but the Protoss we need right now. It's Hero, the smiling assassin. I'm not sure how a probe... I thought we've been doing pretty well about skipping to the action lately. I know, like, the early game is important, but we can get those for, well, games where we see multiple the rest of the series. But this is from the AlphaX Red Cross Cup. I'm not... So a probe died. Wait, does that probe have a kill? What has a kill? Anyways, Adept just gets in. It's a mess already. Vengeance. This probe has a kill. The probe's fought, and the probe's lost. But now the Adept... at least it's just one, which means the workers may have a chance here, especially in the new patch, where they attack slightly quicker as they close the distance. But this is very bad. This is a lot of dead probes. This is very bad. Yeah, 6 probes dying. And he scouted the Stargate. They both have Stargates at the front of the base. A hard wall here from MaxPax. Already off to such a great experience in PvP. Jimmy, can we bring up the matchup guide real quick? Yeah. Protoss versus Protoss, known by a lot of people not... They just aren't huge fans of the matchup, and I don't know why. People love watching gambling. Speaking of which, let me reveal a second Stargate for Hero, who, while he doesn't have the worker count, is gonna double down on the start. Wait, no, a second Stargate for MaxPax already as well. So we're really we're doing this? Oh no. Oh God, what year is it? So we're gonna play Count the Phoenixes, which is essentially impossible to do. You just kind of have to. I'm sorry, it's very hard to focus when the Phoenixes are doing their interpretive dance. This was, for a while before Legacy of the Void, especially, the... No, stop it. Okay, look away. Anyways, don't do it, MaxPax. Maintain some sanity in this life. The simple version is, if you have more Phoenixes, you win the fight, because Phoenixes attack while moving. You can chase them to literally the ends of the earth. So if you think you have a slight Phoenix advantage, you should go in, but Phoenixes will stack up to hide their numbers. Quite literally. So that way it's, well, okay, it's going down. Okay. Yeah, well, there is a small chance they just end up killing each other. Hero won by 1 Phoenix. So, and now he's building proxy shield batteries, which is one way to compound that advantage. Oh, what a mess. Now, of course, once the Phoenixes kill all the other Phoenix, but he lost another Phoenix, but he can fall back to the proxy batteries and re-shield. But MaxPax is also building Phoenixes and shield batteries in his own base. So, you can kill the probes, which is when you... now, MaxPax is getting chased out of his base. The Phoenix count, not looking great for the Golden Retriever here. Yeah, Hero's just building pylons. He's going to build some... Yeah, you can't kill buildings, so... I'm surprised we don't see cannons, but 150... Wait, no, those are cannons. Hero is... What? What? Well, yeah. Phoenixes cannot counter buildings, so Hero is simply built. This is some real Twitch chat level gaming here. Oh my God! Well, why don't you just build cannons? Because they can't get them. God, don't you know anything, Roddy? Well, this is happening. We're 6.5 minutes in, and Hero is cannon rushing. Well, not really cannon sieging. He did wall off his own probe. So, Well, I don't know why he sent the probe up there. Like, that was a good idea. He knew the Phoenixes were there. Oh my god, there's the forge. I didn't even realize the forge. The forge is right there. Why, like, you couldn't build it at home, hero, really? Was he trying to hide it? No, he just, that's some real lazy. Anyways. Ah! I apologize, but that's how I feel commentating these fights. Wait. Ah! 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 Lasers! PvP is very nuanced. MaxPax has a very limited amount of area. Any time spent killing the probes, hero feels like he has the Phoenix count here. He's camping the Stargate. Shield battery overcharge can be used. Another Phoenix pops out. There are no upgrades for anyone. We're just doing this. Does he have... It's on cooldown. I guess he used it. Yeah, this... Did he just... He recalls probes to the third. MaxPax actually has a worker lead. There's a probe here. The pylon blocking the bases. He pylon blocked both of Hero's third. So this is like if Has versus Nice grew up and learned how to micro. It hasn't really changed the mental maze that must be navigated in order to even Wait, does he have Phoenix range? So MaxPax can now... Somehow, he managed to get Phoenix range. So he has way less Phoenixes, but he can outrange Hero. Wow, this Hero doesn't even have a fleet beacon. And now MaxPax is building cannons at his third, which Hero is only now going to see. And now Hero's expanded to the center. Because that's the only base. Oh, he's just diving on the Phoenixes, because the only way he can actually get in range, but there's multiple cannons. So, Tempest could get involved, but no, Hero... What do you want from me, guys? Like, I think of myself to an extent as a reaction caster, like reacting to the games instead of just kind of giving you the play-by-play, but also providing some of that color commentary. But... that means I have to have some idea of what's going on. Which is not necessarily a requirement being fulfilled so far in this match. So, cannons are the same range, and this is true, as cannons. So Hero not able to get his cannons in range, but he's going to be able to cannon rush the gas of MaxPax's third, while continuing to zone out with his superior Phoenix count, but his Phoenixes don't have range. Thing is, MaxPax can't really use the map, because he's pinned back at his base. Yeah, four Stargates to 2. MaxPax has one on the edge here. I'm not sure if that's helpful or not, having the production. The cannons, shield batteries getting involved. He's trying to chase down. As soon as MaxPax is able to use that range, he takes better trades. 32 to 26 Phoenix is lost, so Hero's taking a better end of it. Shield battery overcharge reshields the Stargate, which was getting hit by cannons. Hero is now getting more Stargates of his own. He's not even warping at a Zealot, because he doesn't have Warp Gate. He's getting it now. Doesn't have any ground units to kill these pylons, so he's just expanding to the other bases. As is... Oh my god. And meanwhile, MaxPax, there's a probe. Now, MaxPax is going to lay down a pylon, but the probe will be hunted down. But this means MaxPax can chase out of the base, potentially, because he does have that range, though he doesn't know if Hero's going to have... It's a bit of an arms race. Was Warp... Oh, he canceled Warp Gate in order to get +1 air weapons. But air weapon, well, this MaxPax doesn't have warp gate. Nobody has warp gate. Florencio would be so proud. It's just Phoenix range and going to be +1 air. He's gonna build a gate here, but he didn't get warp gate. Why does he keep sending the probe in? Did he try to go around and he's hardwalled himself? I'm not... I don't know why he sent the probe. Anyways, there's pylons. He sees the long distance mining. Max, like, why? He's killing them with probe. Just build a zealot. Meanwhile, another base. They're both losing probes to Phoenixes, but not particularly reliable. He's got one probe. He's just making sure those pylons are being watched. A recall of probes? That's not... Oh, the rest. This is not it. Oh, but watch out for the... He's got 36 probes here. This is a mess. That's an understatement. This is a disaster piece. They're carriers... no, carrier singular. Fleet beacon on the way for hero. 28 to 19 Phoenixes. Hero's up to 72 probes. The pylons being tased down over the course of these minutes. The cannons still finding... No, you can't take that gas. I don't know if a carrier... Oh, he chases down. He's got... Wait, +1 is going to finish mid-fight. Carrier has arrived. Shield batteries on both sides. Phoenix range. 9 to 9. It was even. He wanted to fight with that +1. Nope, nope. He said his breath. Nope. Hero just... He's expanding. This reminds me of that game... Was it Neeb versus... I want to say Nightmare? I'm not sure. Where he just built batteries to wall Neeb off in his own base or something. I don't know if this is better or worse. But it's certainly... This is one of the most games I've ever seen. I do want to remind you, these are the top 2 Protoss players in the world. And not by a small margin. They're ranked like 4 and 6 overall. No one else is in the top 10. So this is the epitome. This is the peak. This is the absolute master class, grandmaster class of Protoss versus Protoss. It doesn't get better than this. Is certainly a way of phrasing it. The Stargate now under fire by the cannon. A continued effort. Phoenix range now done for both sides. The purple lasers, which everyone knows are even more science-y. Purple is even more of an advanced science color than blue. With green being obviously the lowest. That's why it's +2 and blue is +3. Alright. Ah, yes, they're stacking up into the singularity in order to unleash an entire volley. And potentially obliterate. Though, you don't want to stack it up too hard because then you might be overkilling. Anyways, carriers, of course. 2 carriers now, but the shield batteries are draining energy. 36 Phoenix. Yeah, the interceptors are not going to last long. He's using probes to kill. There's just, I don't even know how probes are. Oh, he's just sending probes out from the other bases. Hero is this isn't even really a contain. It's just kind of like a forward base. Warp gate is done. 16 minutes in. Warp gate, everyone. We did it. Zealot!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Joseph. Alright.
Mothership. Mothership. Well, the carrier count, I think, is high enough to break the cannons, but at what cost? The siege, this is like the 5th time he's tried to take that assimilator. Maybe this will be the one. He can maybe get that cannon at the cost of probably all of it. Oh, but now they're not. Ah! Lasers! And the assimilator will hold. Resistance was futile all along. MaxPax has +2 going on +3 air weapons. He did lose the Stargate. Another carrier. Oh my god. The hero continue. He's got a fallback battery pack. How many shield batteries on the map right now? 12 versus not. How many have been lost? Not that many, because usually they get canceled if they're not going to finish. You may not like it, but this is what peak Protoss looks like. And they say TVT is a mess. Who's they? But there's just cannons. How many cannons? 20 to 7. MaxPax more focused on the cannons here. MaxPax says 3 out of 4 corners. He's almost going for the bingo strat, while hero expands to pretty much everywhere else. Hero's main is mining. He's switching to ground, going blink. I mean, he's maxed out with money in the bank, so here we are. Ah. I don't know if either of these players know exactly. Oh, the mothership. Well, the mothership. Does he have a robo? He's building a robo. I think he spotted the mothership somewhere. Probably with the probe that just somehow got through the entire base. He's trying to cover his... This is the most tactical mothership I've ever seen. It makes... Oh yeah, the depower logo we have now. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Or it's intentional. It looks kind of cool, but it looks also like a graphical bug. What was that? Oh, he's breaking out of his own base? The robo's back here. The mothership to cover the interceptors and the edge of the base. Oh, he was killing his own probes. Hero is also going to let MaxPax kill some probes. Some other probes got recalled to the left corner, which was actually spotted here as Hero warps in all of the cannons and shield batteries. The Zealots... Wait, they don't have charge? I mean... I have +1. The cannons aren't going to be enough. He just used the recall, so... On paper, Hero has been winning this game for like 15 minutes. Based on his bank, his army composition, but... there's a single sentry there for Guardian Shield, which is insanely important in these fights. Nothing quite kills FPS like Mass Carrier. 115 interceptors. The Guardian Shield is probably the most important unit in the game right now, is that sentry. Guardian Shield reduces so much damage. Flux Veins, as Hero is filling in most of the rest. He cleared up that bottom left corner. We're getting there. At some point, MaxPax is mining out. He's mined out of his main, his natural, and going on third, leaving him with 1 mining base. But then he did realize the advanced strat of just going around instead of fighting into the most entrenched location that Hero has built. Right? The interceptors are being whittled down quite quickly there by the upgraded Phoenixes. More probes. MaxPax is at 41. His army supply is pretty insane right now. He's at 161. +2 ground attack. Yeah. Hero just feels like he's filling in all of the upgrades. Oh, he depowered! He found it! What do you want? What do you want from me? Like, looking like a Star Wars battle and fast forwarded, which is already saying something. Trying to repower. Gets... Oh, wait, he's got an oracle to detect observers. Hero has +2 air armor going on 3. Going for the probes here. You gotta be careful unleashing your... He's going for it! The mothership! The mother guardian shield! Time warp! Time warp! Ah! I have no idea! Oh my god. 120, but the time warp interceptors. Does MaxPax have enough momentum to carry through? Oh my god. Maybe? Are carriers still just the answer? And honestly, the carrier AI change, so that way units automatically attack. By the way, the forge that is upgrading is at what should have been MaxPax's third, just in case he wants to snipe that one off. Anyways, the sentry dome! The observers! But there's so many interceptors. But the Phoenix, they're Archons now. The sentry's carrying a lot of weight for such a tiny unit. On both sides, as Guardian Shield becomes the most important ability in this fight. By, like, a pretty large margin. But MaxPax has realized he has units that can fly. Unfortunately, they don't include the sentry. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Don't do it. Are we base trading? Of course. Both of their armies are way too good, so they can't fight each other. Here we go. MaxPax is already in the base, depowering all of it. He recall... Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Kev. Maybe? He's gonna pick up some of the stalkers on the way out, and Hero is supply blocked. No, don't pretend like you're gonna go to... He doesn't even have Warp Gate. MaxPax has +311 for his carriers. No Warp Gate. He doesn't really have money in the bank, whereas Hero can build whatever he wants. Neither player... Oh, he found a carrier! The probes have racked up a surprising amount of building kills in this match. As have cannons, which also come from probes. Technically, everything comes from probes. Did the fleet beacon die? It did. DTs are being warped in. MaxPax, surprisingly... Well, this base hasn't been mined from... There's still a lot of bases that have not been mined. Also, carriers are a rich man's unit. If you don't have minerals, you can't build interceptors. And if you can't build interceptors, you're just carrying sadness. Alright, Revelation. Misses the Observer. The DT, like, what are you gonna do? What's the DT plan? Kill the sentry? I don't know what it, like... I don't know what the objective is for the DTs here. Yeah, you might kill the... No, well... Okay, so they just kind of die. Well, that was pretty dumb. Alright, there's a cannons everywhere. And shield upgrades. Like, this isn't just one or two. There's like 25 cannons. Your classic double Ds of destruction. The Disruptors and Dark Templar. Well, there's Disruptors to help deal with the Archons. And thankfully for MaxPax, he has very little ground army with which to friendly fire. So, he can kind of fire at anything. Meanwhile, the Phoenixes are looking for the army on both sides. Oh, Hero! Oh, the DTs are trying to slip in. He detects them. Well. Meanwhile. Well, here we go. Don't want to risk a recall against this. The Phoenixes are looking to intercept the carriers. All, like... Oh, the army. Shield battery overcharge was used. There's no shield batteries at this base. 11 probes down. MaxPax can't really afford to build more. He was building a mothership. Yep. He's just going to give this base up. Every interceptor is pretty expensive right now. I can't... Like, we're still going. This is a mess. Hero has much more money in the bank. But the sheer volume of carriers, 151. Protoss doesn't really have a particularly direct response. Tempests are okay, but this is just too many. There's just too many carriers. And in fact, it's MaxPax who is building the Tempest. He's trying to zone the carriers, but splitting them in half still is more than enough for each side of this. Yeah, the carrier count. Hero trying to trade with the interceptors. He's gonna lose all his Archons here. But how many interceptors? He's killed 18 of them. Archons don't move particularly quick away. Blink Stalkers are not great. Mothership gonna make things more difficult. Does Hero have... He had observers. He's had observers throughout. This is still MaxPax's assimilator. +3 ground weapons here. Okay, well here's the mothership. Where's the detection? There's no detection! The Stalkers are gonna try something. Will MaxPax go back? He will! Okay, shield battery overcharge. He powers some of this. Oh, the Phoenix is caught out ahead! Kind of. I mean, it's somewhat hard to tell what it's catching. Oh, that sentry! Full energy! Where are the Phoenixes? All back at home. He's building carriers. Heroes decided carriers are the answer. Somehow, this game, which Hero had a cannon rush outside of MaxPax's natural 20 minutes ago. And now here we are. Hero still has... Wait! He could just play a war of carrier attrition. Because he can build all his interceptors easily again. But whereas MaxPax can't really rebuild at all. He's spending every mineral on interceptors and still coming up dry. Also, Hero has slightly better upgrades in the air. He's got 331 to 321. Which does matter for those... Okay, we're going for the motherships. A lot of the Stargates are here. He has 8 Stargates, 5 of them right here. A carrier about to pop out. Unfortunate timing. Oh my god. It's 160 to 88 interceptors. Oh my. It feels like we've just escalated from the Phoenixes and the same thing. Well, he just deletes the pylons. The Golden Swarm. At some point, like, the mothership is out, right? The mothership's out. It's not gonna get easier. MaxPax is here. And it's time. Revelation. Oh, that's a huge deal. But he gets the mothership. The Golden Swarm is chewing through. MaxPax still has his mothership. Wait, that time warp is MaxPax's. It's just always red, I guess? That feels like that shouldn't be true. Oh, here we go! It's happening! Ah, the Guardian Shield? Well, looks like that was a bit more one-sided than a Mobius strip there. Yeah, it appears more carriers are very much a counter to less carriers. At some point, there are just too many interceptors. Well, Hero has enough money to rebuild that entire army probably twice. And no way to do so. MaxPax's patience may very well... Wait! MaxPax is broke. He can't rebuild interceptors. So, if Hero can outlast his interceptors and limit his economy, I think Hero's realizing the situation as he's fighting just small groups. The thing is, at some point, like MaxPax is mining enough to rebuild, barely. He's fighting carriers heads up, which is not what he wants. He doesn't know how much money MaxPax has. He knows it's less, but he doesn't know how much less. He's trying. It's not working. Force field. I mean, blink away. The carrier groups are coming together. Warping in. Does he not have a Templar? He does. Okay. Hero's kind of out of minerals here. Well, he's out of everything. This is a mess. Oh, but he fires point-blank Ruptors! He gets a lot of the Stalkers. I think that's too many carriers. Wow, well this was certainly an experience. MaxPax has done it. If you feel more confused than you did at the start, well, make sure to like and subscribe. The only one stable thing in your life is me begging for likes. Because I feel like I know less about Protoss versus Protoss than I did 30 minutes ago. So, congratulations, MaxPax. Uh, 69 to 68 Phoenixes. Hero lost 20,000 more. So carriers, 10,000 more gas. Oh my god. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out this video. I hope I made your day a little bit weirder. Good luck, have fun. Stay chill.